A warm Omani welcome to Kampong Glam, the old Arab quarter of Singapore. A special reception for distinguished guests to mark another milestone in the growing friendship between Oman and Singapore. Muscat Street in the heart of the heritage quarter has had a makeover to give it a truly Omani touch. 8-metre-high granite arches decorated with fine Omani carving mark the entrances to the street. New pavements and other improvements make a stroll down Muscat Street a tempting prospect for any visitor. Murals by Omani artists add to the atmosphere, showing Oman's rich culture and traditions. Sayyid Badr bin Hamad al-Busaidi, Secretary General of Oman's Ministry of Foreign Affairs, travelled to Singapore with a delegation for the reopening of Muscat Street, the highlight of a 3-day programme of valuable business, diplomatic and cultural exchanges.
Muscat Street on its own is self-evidently fairly small, but when it is taken in the context of its environment and its contribution to its district, it greatly outweighs the sum of its parts. The Sultanate itself is relatively a small nation of about 3 million inhabitants. On its own, its impact on the wider world would be negligible, but together with its neighbors on the Arabian Peninsula and beyond, across the Indian Ocean, on the other side of the world, we can have an impact that is much larger than our size.
Singapore Minister for Foreign Affairs and Law, Shanmugam, spoke of the history behind the friendship between Oman and Singapore.
Kampong Glam, this entire area, used to be a hub for traders from Middle East. Its streets were named after key cities from that region, redolent, resonant with history and tradition, like Muscat, Basora, Kandahar, Baghdad, if you walk around here. Muscat Street naturally symbolizes our very old, deep connections with Oman. These are the foundations on which we have forged close relationships.
The new murals facing the Sultan Mosque feature the Jewel of Muscat, a joint project between Oman and Singapore to rebuild a 9th century Arab trading ship and sail her from Oman to Singapore, following the ancient trade routes that opened the way for today's global economy. The project helps show the value of friendly, open trading relations to all the countries round the Indian Ocean.
The relationship between Oman and Singapore is extremely strong, and it's at many levels. The government-to-government linkages, high-level exchanges are frequent. We get along very well together. And at the private sector to private sector, the relationship is also very strong. Omanis are looking eastwards. Our people are looking into the Arabian Peninsula and Oman. It's a great place to do business.
And gives added value to our common endeavors in promoting cultural exchange, understanding, harmony, and hopefully along the way we can also forge new businesses and new partnerships in many different fields.
But in Muscat Street for now, it's music and dance taking centre stage, along with a celebration of the skills of Omani arts and crafts. In the years ahead, the hope is that Muscat Street will help teach generations to come about the benefits that flow when countries reach out in a spirit of tolerance and cooperation.